What's going on, agents? I wanted to show you this build that I've been using for just a lot of my regular stuff I'm doing, my projects. I'm using it for the events that we're doing here, the league events, whatever. I use it for everything, challenging, heroic. Let me show you what I got. So what I'm using here is a 3-piece Healer 2-piece Golan, Catharsis. Starting at the top, I got the Technician Specialization, and yes, I'm using that just to at least have one skill tier. The weapons I'm using here are the St. Elmo's engine and the Dark Winter. I do have expertise 21 on the St. Elmo's engine. Total damage, the way it is with the expertise, is sitting at 72k. Assault rifle damage, health damage, damage to target out of cover is all maxed out. And the talent on the St. Elmo's engine is Actimus. Shooting an enemy with this weapon will give 1 stack. At 100 stacks, the next magazine will be 100% filled with shock ammo. In PvP, that goes down to 50% filled with shock ammo. Just a quick note there. St. Elmo's engine, for the optics rail, you get the 20% critical hit damage. Magazine slot gives you plus 30 rounds. Underbarrel slot gives you plus 20 weapon handling, and the muzzle slot gives you 20% critical hit chance. So it really bumps that up. It's my favorite weapon in the game. And then we have the Dark Winter. Expertise 18 on this one. Total damage the way it sits is at 64.7k. Dark Winter is the named vector. SMG damage, critical hit chance, and damage to target out of cover is all maxed out on this. And the Dark Winter's talent is Perfect Killer. Killing an enemy with a critical hit grants plus 50% critical hit damage for 10 seconds. And then I have the 5% critical hit chance for the optics rail. The magazine slot gives me plus 20 rounds. Long underbarrel rail plus 5% critical hit chance, and the muzzle is 5% critical hit damage. And then I'm just using the TDI card custom for my sidearm. When you do have that drawn, you get the extra skill tier. So when I draw that weapon, if I'm in cover or whatever, I get 2 skill tiers. And the talent on that is just determined after killing an enemy with a headshot. The next shot landed on any enemy will be a guaranteed headshot. So for the gear set, I am using the Catharsis mask. Pretty awesome mask in the game. Core attribute on this is armor. The miner's incoming repairs and armor regen, and I have a critical hit damage mod on it. The talent on this mask is Vicious Cycle. Taking damage builds stacks to a cap of 30. Each stack grants 1% weapon damage. Taking damage at max stacks triggers a purge, removing all stacks and status effects, and then dropping a healing cloud which restores 5% max armor for 10 seconds to all allies in the cloud. So with the 2% I'm getting from the Healer Guard, the 1.5 armor regen from the Golan gear, and then when I get those heals from the mask, it's just a great combination. Over to the backpack, we are using the Healer Guard. I have all 3 of the brand set bonuses. I have 3 equipped. We have plus 5% total armor, plus 60% health, and we're using it for the plus 2% armor regen. Core attribute on this is armor. The miner's crit chance, crit damage with a crit damage mod. And on this backpack, I have Adrenaline Rush as the talent. Whenever you're within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 20% bonus armor for 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Down to the gloves. Core attributes armor, miner's crit damage and crit chance. Knee pads, armor, crit damage and crit chance on that as well. Over to the chest piece. Golan gear. Named chest piece for the Golan gear, the Hunter Killer. Running 2, so I have 2 of the brand set bonuses. I get plus 10% status effects and plus 1.5% armor regen. Core attributes armor, miner's crit damage, crit chance with a crit damage mod. And the Hunter Killer, the talent is Perfect Intimidate. While you have bonus armor, gain 1 stack each second up to a max of 10. Each stack increases weapon damage by 4% to enemies within 10 meters. All stacks are lost when you have no bonus armor. So when you get your bonus armor from your Adrenaline Rush, procs the Intimidate there, and you get all that weapon damage. Just kind of helps out the build because I'm not running any weapon cores. I have 6 armor cores. And that obviously having the expertise on the weapons is a big help to that as well. But I'm doing it for the damage that you get from the Intimidate there. And then down to the holster. Core attributes armor, crit chance, and crit damage. For my skills, I'm just using the Crusader shield, and then I'm using the Striker drone more as kind of like a decoy. Helps out a little bit with the damage, but I don't really like using the actual decoy, so I use this, and it seems to work pretty good on bosses and named enemies. Kind of distracts them so I can just light them up with the St. Elmo's engine. And then this here, I usually just run the concussion grenade. EMP is not bad for, the Johnny Fives, little tanks, and the Warhounds. That works pretty good. So there's that. Let's go over to the stats. All right, so my weapon damage sitting at 72k. PvP, we're at 28.7. Critical hit chance is maxed out at 60%. Crit damage, we're at 161. 75% headshot damage. And then we got some minors down here. 30% reload speed, bonus accuracy, stability. All weapons damage bonus is 33%. 30% assault rifle damage bonus, and 15% submachine gun damage bonus. Go down to the defensive. So our armor is at 1.95. Not quite 2 million. Not bad. Armor regen, 73.2k. Max health is 561k. And there it is. So, if you get your Catharsis, take enough damage, see a little bar in the middle down there near the adrenaline rush. To the left of the shock ammo meter. It just fills up as you get more damage. And once it does, you drop your healing cloud. And then it just kind of gives you all that back. If you got enemies near you, let's get some more near us here. Makes your armor come back pretty quick. There it is. And you can see how fast it comes back once that cloud drops. Really fun set to use. Check it out. Let me know what you think. All right, I'm going to get into some gameplay here. Show you how it works out. I'm going to just do something on heroic. All right, we got Lincoln Memorial on heroic.
We need you to secure the memorial and remove the True Sons forces. They maintain this outpost. The True Sons will be a direct threat to the campus.
I'm not running any directives, as you can see. I'm just doing standard heroic. Close call there. But that adrenaline rush kind of will save you in that situation a little bit. Stay in that healing cloud. These guys seem to be super aggressive right now. Two of them. Oh, there's our heavy.
schematics Isaac pulled upstairs. We can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars loaded with DC-62.
Alright, so there's the armor regen build. I am Captain Redbeard253. If you like this video, hit that like, subscribe. Let me know how you like this build, how you have your armor regen build set up, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.